Welcome back to the Crude Project, everyone. I'm here with Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent, and as always, we've got a great episode for you guys. Today, Ant.
We're gonna be going over the assassination attempt. Drunk tried to get shot.
Yeah, man. Before we get to that, if you guys got any value from the content that we share today, please like, subscribe, and we'll dive right into it.
Alrighty.
So,
Wild.
shocking news, huh?
Wild
Shit. Bro, in our time, this happened. So, for
Anybody living under a freaking rock?
yeah, if you guys haven't heard, if you guys haven't seen yet, yeah, Trump had an assassination attempt on him, and it happened in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Butler,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, and bro, it was close.
It was real close. He's like 3 inches. 3 inches from changing our whole trajectory of potential elections.
Well, it hit his ear, so it was centimeters away from going right through his skull.
Yeah. Well, I think how he had his like head turned.
Yeah, man.
He had his head turned just enough to where he was like there and he went, and it just got him.
Bro,
He got a little Picasso.
some people call it divine intervention and what, but yeah, you got that up? So there's images of, so that basically kind of shows you guys how if he hadn't turned his head, where the bullet would have pierced him in the head. So that's how he survived. That's how the bullet missed him, and it is insane. And
I heard the only reason why he turned his head was to like kind of read the screen,
right,
for his bullet points.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh.
no, dude, it was addressing the crowd. That's what it was. And he likes to feed into the crowd, and like you'll turn around and he'll talk to the crowd at each side. That's just how he presents himself.
Oh, I
That's
thought
just
he
how
was reading the teleprompter.
I don't know, honestly. Trump usually does not use teleprompters. That dude just the way he speaks is just way too eloquent. Anyways, but
So the shooter was identified, right?
yeah, dude.
So this is
Hey, Kev, do you have his pictures up? So he was identified.
20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. Wild part about him in the beginning is he's registered as a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you think, oh, okay, that doesn't add up. Trump
Right.
is pretty much a very embodied Republican through and through.
Right.
But for somebody to be a Republican who was also wearing a Demolition Ranch shirt and using the classic AR-15, the one that like always is in the news as like the worst gun that's ever been put on the planet Earth, to be using
That's what they claim it
yeah,
is.
a Republican with the AR and a Demolition Ranch shirt, that perfect storm of a person to want to assassinate Trump first off, that doesn't even make sense. That
Right.
sounds weird. Possible. Very possible.
Yeah.
Right? This is just me just spitballing here, but just doesn't sound right.
No, man.
Smells like a setup.
It smells really weird.
Bro, it's to me, it looked way too much of a convenience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how close was he? Kev, how close was he?
138 yards.
138 yards. And he was sitting on top of a roof,
A metal roof
a metal roof,
in 90-degree weather.
clear as day. Apparently, a whole lot of people, civilians in the area, saw him climbing up that roof. There was a ladder that was placed there, and he climbed up the ladder with the AR-15. Civilians spotted him, bear crawling on top of that roof, and they were pointing to the Secret Service and law enforcement. And apparently, Secret Service was. The claim is that Secret Service did spot him. They did see him, but no action was taken in time.
Yeah. There was around about 50,000 people there.
Yeah.
So there was quite a crowd of people there, and unfortunately, Trump was not the only person to be hit.
Right.
There was a loss of, it was a volunteer fighter. His name was Corey. He was hit by one of the other rounds, because I believe he fired off a few times
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and that's him. He was a volunteer firefighter. I think he was 50 years old.
Yeah, he was 50 years old. Recently celebrated his birthday, apparently too, and like tragic life, bro. Tragically lost his life, and it was shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
Absolutely shouldn't have happened. This type of shit should never have happened.
Yeah, with the amount of people that saw him, and there was a guy later on that was interviewed
Yeah.
by BBC.
Yep.
And he kind of gave the whole synopsis of roundabout. Yeah, this guy here, he had a really funny hat on too. It was kind of really. I thought it was his hair, but that's actually not his hair.
Yeah.
He was talking and he gave a full description. You can see this whole interview online.
Yep.
It's all over Twitter. He gave the full description, like you said. He said the guy was just like literally just climbed up the back of this building, which was very accessible as well. The building, they have pictures of it on Google Earth.
Yeah.
White roof. Metal, white, aluminum roof or tin roof. He climbs up, bear crawls, as you said, gets out there, lays down, and people could see him clear as day and saw he had a rifle. They were close enough to see him with bare eyes.
Yep.
And there's exactly as you said. They're pointing to him, and the guy in that interview says he locked eyes with the Secret Service, and he's pointing up. And people are kind of like, well, what happened? Where did we fall short here?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, not only was the president almost gone, someone else lost their life. I don't, look, I'm not trained in any way, but when I think Secret Service, I think top notch. You know what I'm saying?
Top notch, bro.
You are protecting the president, not,
Your response has to be immaculate.
Right. Not that he's more important as a life perspective as anybody else, but like, that is like you are to throw your life for this person. That's why they covered him.
Yep.
When he went down, everybody dogpiled him because they're gonna have to go through them to hit him.
Exactly. And do you have the clip of the Secret Service like that's kind of going viral? This is the controversial clip that's going viral right now of the Secret Service member that took out the shooter.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second.
No
Sure,
problem.
Sure. Yeah.
This
so
dude.
real quick before we play it.
Yeah.
Before we play it, this is graphic warning. It doesn't show anything, but I feel we have to give viewer discretion advised. This is the event that happened during, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen it. There's not any gore or anything involved, but it's just kind of the time lapse of what happened.
You'll hear the gunshot, so just viewer discretion advised for this. Yeah.
That's a little bit old, that shot. That shot's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Yeah.
So can you? I don't want to play it over again, but did you notice?
He already had eyes on him.
The shooter, didn't he shoot 3 rounds?
He shot 3 rounds.
And
then
how did it look like that guy, the Secret Service had shot in between him shooting? Now, obviously, a bullet's got a little bit of travel time, but I mean, could look at him. He jumps. He like right before he shoots. It looks like he's got that.
Well, so I looked at some analysis of this, right? And apparently, when he jumped, is when he realized, hey, that's where it's coming from. So he was looking through, and he apparently had him in his sights, but didn't take the shot. But once the shots were fired,
then he reacted.
Then he like took his eyes off, and then he went back to look at the exact spot, and then he took a shot. Like, why would you do that? There were there was other Secret Service members that analyzed this, and they were like, there was no reason for him to take his eyes off of the scope, especially since he already had eyes on that area. He should have taken the shot.
Yeah, that's.
So there's a lot of people that are like, they're like, what happened? Was there a lapse in judgment? Was there a miscommunication in the comms? Was the information not relayed on time? Like, what happened? There has to be some sort of delay in the communication but there's
And
a
he
lot
only
of people
fired
that
once, right? That service member, he only fired one round, right?
So, well, there was 3 shots fired from the shooter apparently,
Yeah.
and then there was a volley of shots fired from the Secret Service. There was like 5 shots apparently after that.
I think
So-
they fired and hit him. I think the initial shot maybe hit him, and they just kind of,
Probably just to be sure, shot a few more.
because I mean, from that video, after, like you said, quick scramble,
Yeah,
that is immaculate reaction time to shoot him afterwards. So like we're not saying, and I mean, I'm not an avid shot, but I know from like, if you're looking here to look over there,
yeah.
to go from here to there, scanning wise, and to hit a shot that fast and to hit it, no, not that fast, not that fast. That dude, he was there, saw, looked,
He was on him.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
and it was like that. I'd say it's like he had a second thought. What are you thinking? Yeah, you think your wheels are turning?
I feel like there were probably bad comms. Just
Yeah.
people didn't know what was going on. And then the thing is, though, if you saw where the shooter died, he was on the opposite angle of the roof. So I don't know how high the roof the Secret Service sniper was on.
Yeah,
So the thing is, at like 138 yards, if he's on the opposite side of the roof, it would be kind of hard to see him, honestly.
oh, because this roof was angled. I thought it was a
angled, so-
flat roof, so it was an angled
So he
roof.
was on the opposite side.
Hmm.
So
Is there another picture? Because I'm looking at that, and where he's at, it looks like a flat. I know it was a metal roof.
Mm-hmm.
like,
But
I'm not
he-
trying to make excuses for the guy.
No,
but
no, yeah.
and
True,
also,
I get
like,
you.
if you're the sniper, like a lot of times, like you might be the first target. Maybe that's why he jumped. He thought he was getting shot at. I don't know.
Oh, what a point! What a good point there. That honestly, solid point.
Yeah.
Some people
know.
don't always expect. You hear gunfire. He might have jumped because of the gunfire.
Well, here's the thing. From the video, it wasn't just one sniper sitting up there on top of the roof. That one Secret Service member. There was 2 snipers on top.
Yeah.
So
Well, the
one
one
covering
was
the other.
probably yeah,
you know?
yeah.
One covering
Also
the other.
being a
So
spotter as well,
If
giving
one
distance.
jumped, then the other has to like cover him. I don't know. I don't know. Like we're not experts, so we're just giving our 2 cents on
Yeah.
this. Like why was there's a water tower as well right behind
Yeah,
that
behind
building.
it. You can't
like
see
why
it.
wasn't a Secret Service member placed there? Why wasn't a law enforcement member placed there to have like a good eagle's eye view of everything?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because if there was a law enforcement member placed in that water tower, they would have had a clear shot or clear view of that building that the shooter was sitting on. So there was a lot of holes in the security here. There was a lot of holes. There's a lot of gaps, and that's what everyone is concerned about. Is just like why
Yeah.
was there?
Can you real quick?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you zoom in on that picture where the shooter actually was?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll show a little bit of the angle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see how it's like
dip. He was in the
there's
dip.
a dip. Yeah.
He was in the dip, so it was probably hard to see. Okay. Without knowing how tall, yeah, he was around in that area. So he was
at the
he was
edge,
pulling
so you see
he
where
was
the
pulling a weird angle then.
yeah.
And he was laid with the in line with the grooves there.
Yeah, but so I mean, it's
Still
crazy.
a lot of holes. They could have had people on that flat roof above that.
exactly.
I think they, again, I don't know where they had all the people stationed, but obviously not over there.
Like that's a parameter that you have to cover.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, and then so
Yeah. So
do you have
that's
this?
him
Do you have this up,
kinda-
Kev?
In a second.
So then after they shot him, and then law enforcement went up there, and then they found him. They dragged his body out of there, and apparently
Like that roof is angled.
yeah, and the civilians. That's what we were talking about earlier. The civilians saw him up there, and those are some of the people that were kind of videotaping and shit. But something like this. I think the last time something like this happened, an attempt on a president, an assassination attempt on a president, was 1981, wasn't it? Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. Yeah. He survived that one.
He survived that one. And there was oh yeah, okay. So this was another thing that someone else pointed out. Now, I am not sure 100%, I am not sure if this is real or not, but this was another picture that was floating around that the president, Trump, took a shot into the chest, and that's why there's a bullet hole in his jacket. And there's claims that the Secret Service members were asking him that he has to wear a bulletproof jacket, a bulletproof vest under his clothes. So they're saying that's why he didn't get injured more than that, and that saved his life. But there's the second shot or third shot apparently hit him in the chest. But there isn't a confirmation on this.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet.
That's when he gets shot. I mean, to get hit in the chest, even at the distance, I feel like you would have to have a reaction like a little bit of double. He's an older guy, right? He's not in top shape, you know, physically. He is what, 70 something, 78?
Yeah, I think he's 78 or 79 now.
There's no way, dude. He's not taking a shot. I don't care what kind of vest he's got on. He's gonna double. You know what I mean? He's gonna wince. He's gonna lose
78.
breath. 78.
But
He's gonna lose breath.
well, here's the thing. I think maybe he didn't react to the chest shot because he reacted to the shot that hit him in the ear.
I thought about that as well. Adrenaline pumping through you.
Exactly, and because of that, like, he went down afterwards. Like, and so, like, we don't know. But there's a lot of questions that's on being asked about, like, the Secret Service.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Like, and their incompetence. And there's a lot of people that are calling for the Secret Service to resign. The people that are in his protection, they're like, these people got to go, and Trump has to get his own personal security, like a new batch. He has to get his own personal security installed immediately.
Yeah.
And all of these, there's a lot of people that are saying that this is what the claim is, that allegedly the Secret Service is compromised, and that's why they're saying that this happened because there's
a rat.
There was a rat apparently amongst and I don't know. That's allegedly that's what the claims are. We'll know with more investigation in due time, but for now, the incompetence of the Secret Service is pretty blatant right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point, like, even some of the other Secret Service members, like the women. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw the initial picture of the lady that was this one here. She's a little short, I'm all for women being in any kind of job or anything like that, but she's not covering him. She's covering like his like lower half.
Yeah.
And you notice the other guys, they're tall, they're big guys, they're wide, they're able to boom cover. They're literally doing like this, and quite the valor to with a potential active shooter to literally put your body in front of the president if you take a headshot, hopefully it doesn't continue to go through. Like, that's crazy.
And that's the thing, yeah.
But she's not, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't hire midgets to cover the president because they can't cover the president.
Right. And then there was this other picture or video of the 3 other Secret Service members, women that were floating around, and people are like, what is this? What is going on? So someone listed this out, okay? Some of the things that is wrong in this, like, can't holster the weapon, gear falling to the ground, they're erratic, fearful movements, no show of force and composure. All of these elements that you're supposed to have as a Secret Service member, and you're supposed to be trained for these type of situations. Now, granted, anyone would kind of panic in these situations. Granted, yes, but you're not a regular civilian. Regular civilian does that. You have gone through rigorous training.
Or supposedly.
Yeah, or supposedly.
The way they hold the Secret Service up, you would imagine they're not even at like a human level anymore.
Right.
That's what you expect, right? Now, not that doesn't always happen, but it doesn't make it an excuse either.
Right. Play this clip really quick. This is, yeah. Like, what? You're worried about fixing your clothes and putting glasses on at that moment? Took her more than 10 seconds to holster that weapon.
I mean, yeah, they're probably super scared, and which is a normal human reaction, but like you can't.
It's
To be in that position,
yeah.
you know, it's like you lied on your job description. you lied on the resume just so you could get to that point, you know? So
Yeah.
after all being said and done, Elon Musk came out and was like, I'm fully endorsed. I don't know why he decided that like him getting almost assassinated was a time to endorse. Elon Musk is a wild card,
Always.
to say the least. But so Elon Musk fully endorsing, so he's probably going to have more than enough.
Yeah.
I'm calling it. You know, he beat the Simpsons prediction. That man's meant to live. The Simpsons called him to die, and it didn't happen. His aura just went up, as they say on the internet. It's a new thing. It's a new kids are saying. I'm saying hip. You know,
Is that what it is? The new kids are saying
yeah,
that?
the aura. Your aura is up. And I
Oh,
was
your
like,
aura is up. Okay.
Hippies in the 80s
I
used to
saw
say
that.
that. But anyhow. So, and then people were kind of ridiculing the White House for their time on response.
Was it an hour and a half?
About an hour and a
delay?
half.
Yeah, about an hour and a half delay in response from the White House and Biden. And people were like, yo, what the hell? Because historically, I believe
They're on top of that.
they're quick. They're quick to give a response. They're quick to answer. Then but this time around, they're just like, where's the response? Where's the address from White House?
Have you guys seen the? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
No.
Have you guys
No.
seen the crazy people like in their cars like screaming because he didn't die?
Dude, did that
You know
level.
what?
Let's break that down. Let's break that. Let's
these people are fucking
dive.
crazy,
Yeah, let's
dude.
dive into that a
You know
little bit.
that fall. Here's the thing. That and the stupid ass headlines goes hand in hand, in my opinion.
100%. CNN
Bro.
is wild for their headlines.
Pull up one of the headlines for the CNN if you have it. Where is it? Here you go. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. Bro, what? Completely dismissing the fact that he just got shot at.
Yeah. Somebody else loses their life. You know, another person other than that was also hit.
Do you have the other one from the USA Today news?
That's
There's
crazy.
another one?
Forbes even had a wild one. They took it down like immediately.
What was that? What was that?
Forbes, oh my gosh. Forbes had one saying it was somewhere along the lines of, will he be able to resonate more with black voters now that he has been shot at?
Yo, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Will
No,
he be able
Forbes.
to resonate more with
Forbes, no.
I'm telling you, dude. I was like, there's no way that they put that out there. And then to even double down, they referenced his mugshot being something even more most black people could have in common with, is their
Oh
wording.
my God.
I was like, Forbes, you're
Oh.
actually crazy. Who double checked this and said, yeah, send this out.
Bro, this is wild. You don't have that? All right, never mind. I had it somewhere over here.
That's
But
fine.
anyways,
But even more, so like he was saying, the people who were like crying and saying, you know, oh, he didn't, like, that's crazy, right?
right.
I
Like-
feel like, you know, it doesn't matter what side you're on. Like, you shouldn't wish death.
Exactly.
Because as long as there's society, you can't be doing that.
Right.
Like, I will admit, you know, if it was like shit hit the fan or world-ending type of scenario, rules change. But
Right. No, right. Yeah.
as long as we still have
a society, we shouldn't be, you know, because I'm seeing like so many posts on like your social media, and they're like, oh, I was really hoping to wake up to good news. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, that's crazy to think of that.
Bro,
like, just vote. You know what I mean? And if you don't think voting isn't going to work, then, you know, just leave it what it is. But
To wish death upon somebody like that, like you gotta be insane, to be honest. It's
dude, these people are
I
not
don't
right in
know.
the head. Like we wouldn't want like even Biden to go out
no,
like that.
that's the thing. Bro, like if something happened to Biden, I would have the same reaction. I would be like, yo, why?
yeah,
What the hell? Like, why resort to something like that?
yeah.
just let it go to November 5th so we can just vote on it. Shit.
Yeah, no. That's why we have it like, because once we start to be more okay with, oh well, yeah, he got assassinated. All right, cool. We're not. It's not a democracy anymore. We're moving away from that in a quick fashion. We're like China.
There's this politician who tweeted out. He said they tried with Trump. They tried character assassination, failed. Financial assassination, failed. Legal assassination, failed. Actual assassination, failed. What's next?
They're gonna keep trying.
I think that's a nail in the coffin. No pun intended. I think it's I think he's gonna be just like, he's gonna surpass Biden in crazy numbers. And if he doesn't, I'm not not saying it's rigged, but it'll be rigged.
All right. Well, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. We'll keep you guys up to date with this. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of investigation that's going to go into this, and whatever that comes out, we'll let you guys know. Oh, also one quick little note that we got this morning. What was it? Trump's case about the documents.
Yeah, it got dismissed.
Oh yeah, the secret documents. What was it?
Oh,
Classified document case. Trump was supposed to have a trial for the classified documents. That got thrown out by the judge. So
Judge Eileen Cannon. Yeah,
threw it out there.
threw it out. So he's not going to trial for that anymore. Yeah, just another tidbit. Anyways,
we hope for his speedy recovery.
yes, speedy recovery, and I believe today's the 15th. RNC is starting today, and it's going to be in Milwaukee. So keep you guys' eyes out. Trump is supposed to make an appearance over there. Let's see. Let's hope that he has his Secret Service and protecting him this time around. If you guys got any value from the content here, if you enjoyed it, if it made you think, it was thought-provoking, let us know in the comment section. Please follow us for a great commute listen on Spotify. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.